So Sandy's got the gun. I'm like, please don't shoot, please don't shoot. So I do whichever disarm is going to work depending on the situation. What do I do with this thing now? Do I have the legal justification to now just come up and go boom, boom, boom?
No.
Okay? I don't think so, because this was an imminent threat. He no longer has that imminent threat in his hand, so he loses his opportunity by me taking the imminent threat away. Now, what if he draws a knife and starts closing distance? Can I go boom, boom, boom?
Yes.
Potentially, yes. But this isn't my firearm. I don't know if it works. I'm not even 100% sure if it's a real gun yet, because it might be a replica. So, do I rely my life on going here and pretending it's or hoping it's a real gun and it has a round in the chamber and rounds in the magazine? I don't know any of that. So it's an unknown entity. So right now it's a paperweight until I prove otherwise. So as I disarm him and get this gun back, tap rack, see if a round comes flying out, see if there's other bullets in there. If I know the firearm at all, maybe I can feel whether it's weighted. And then say, get back, stay away from me, and use it to keep him from closing the distance. Now, if he closes the distance with a weapon, or he goes for the gun again, I have pretty good knowledge that he's trying to get this, and if he gets it back from me again, now he's going to shoot me with it. So now it's escalated again. So now I have potentially the legal right to shoot him and use lethal force, because he's trying to use lethal force against me a second time. He hasn't stopped with me getting it from him the first time, so now he's the one that's escalating the force again. It's always the other person that dictates the level of force, not me. I simply respond to their actions. So if I get the gun and he stands there or he backs up, I'm not going to shoot him. If I get the gun and he pulls a knife and starts to close the distance, boom, 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 okay, I'm going to shoot. Or if he comes in and barrels in on me and is trying to get the gun away, now I have the, now I can, you know, if I can get it from him again, boom, boom. Now I have now I know his motivation. So option one, I get the firearm, I bring it back into myself, I don't leave it out here and see if it functions, because he's too close. So I'm going to bring it back into my body, tap rack, oh, it's loaded, it's a real gun, it works. Now I can use it as a real gun. But now I still have a lethal force encounter going on, and I'm the one with the gun. As the cops start rolling up, or as people are starting to video and everything, now it looks like potentially I'm a bad guy. Okay? So that's one thing to just keep in your mind. Number two, drop the magazine, rack it, and make sure that there's no bullets in it and it's not a gun anymore. It's an impact weapon. And just keep it in my hand, so if he does close the distance, I punch him with it. Or I can switch it over and use it more like a club, because now there's no bullets in it, so it's safe as far as it being a firearm. Or I don't want this in my environment at all, and I want to neutralize it and go back to empty hand, because I'm not really comfortable with guns or whatever the situation is. So I drop the magazine, I rack it, and I go, okay, and now I deal with him. Okay, that's another option. So there's going to be arguments for all three, depending on your comfort with a firearm, whether you're comfortable using it, if you know the laws, and use of force, all of those types of things, or if you just don't want to deal with it at all, and you just discard it, so neither one of you have it. And you can't get it back from you and use it as an impact weapon either. And so those are three of the options that we want to consider. And there may be some others as well. Okay, so go through your disarms. Take the firearm, tap it. So I've just been in a struggle with somebody. The magazine may have come loose. Okay? It may have fallen out because we could have hit the mag release button during that struggle. So there may be no magazine in it. I need to check that too visually and see. And then see if there's any bullets actually in it at all. If there's only one left, or if it discharged and the magazine drops, now there's no live rounds. So all of these things are part of the equation and what I'm going to do with this and how functional it is. So you've got your 3 disarms and then 3 options with what you're going to do with the firearm afterward. Use it as a firearm to keep them away, drop it, empty it, use it as a blunt instrument, as an impact weapon, or discard it and just say, I don't want that thing around right now at all. Okay?